Phone tag news was inspired based on the game called the telephone. The telephone game is a very entertaining and enjoying social game usually played within a group of people. The game consists of a set of words or message that is passed along a line of people. The media can be a dangerous place. In this day and age we live in a world of fake news. Same stories, different spin from journalist to journalist. We want to bring realism back to the media. We cover any local topic news, Windsor, Ontario, and as of 2020, we have expanded to national and North American news. The game of telephone is a classic icebreaker and party game. It's easy to set up and a lot of fun to play. You and your friends will try to pick a word or phrase, pass it on by whispering it to someone next to you, and have fun seeing how much it changed during the game. All you will need to play is a couple of friends, a word or phrase, and a quiet whisper. And without further ado, we bring you an episode of Phone Tag News, powered by www.kickthemedia.com. That was www.kickthemedia.com.
Welcome everybody to another episode of Phone Tag News, episode 9. I have a very guest or co-host on the show today.
What's up? It's Gino, Bino. I'm back again.
That's good. So how you been holding up during this whole pandemic?
Same as last time. Still just, I don't know, hanging in there.
How's it over in the States?
I mean, cases are going back up, but Maryland is still in a pretty good position, but not the best.
Not the best. Well, apparently, an article that I'm trying to send you, so, because we're just winging today's episode. We've had some technical issues yesterday trying to record it. A little bit of technical issues earlier today. But, the show must go on, don't you agree?
Yeah.
According to CBC News around the world, what's happening on July 26th, which is today's date, apparently Florida surpasses New York, a U.S. state with second most confirmed corona cases.
Yeah, no, I thought it was crazy that California passed Florida. I thought Florida was really bad, but now Florida is still just second, and New York, I mean, I guess that's good for New York. They're moving on down.
Moving on down?
Yeah, they're moving on down the list. They used to be number 1, then they were number 2, and now this is saying Florida's taking their spot for number 2. That's all I mean.
Apparently, did you know that there's more than 9,300 new cases reported in the state on Sunday, along with 78 new deaths, apparently.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
And apparently, Florida nearly hit 424,000 coronavirus cases as of Sunday, which surpassed only California, which only has 450,000. Apparently, there's about 39.5 million residents in California, which is double Florida's population almost, which is 21.4 million.
Oh, so that's to be expected then. That's not like the percentage of people.
Yeah.
Well, that's crazy that Florida was number 1. That's even more, that just makes it sound more crazy that Florida was number 1 for the longest time.
It's crazy alone that, the U.S. surpassed Spain and China. That what amazes me, because the U.S. or North America, we're supposed to be what? First world class or something, right?
Yeah, but there's also more people here. But I mean, I can understand, as like Spain is a smaller country than the U.S. or North America, but I guess China, it doesn't make sense. I don't know. Some people still think that China's making up their numbers, right?
Yeah, but from, what I heard is, some cases get reported, so, whether they have Alzheimer's, dementia, or other health issues per se, they're still getting classified as COVID-19 cases for whatever reason, which is wrong.
Have you heard about that documentary, Plandemic?
No, I have not.
Well, it's like they're banning it because it's supposed to be like the biggest like misinformation. But I was curious the other day, and I watched it just to see, even though I knew it was kind of like bullshit. It was basically just painting Dr. Fauci like in a bad light. So
Okay.
I definitely trust Dr. Fauci. So I don't want to like say I don't want to promote that movie. I'm not promoting that movie. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying I wanted to research it, so I looked it up when I watched it.
Yeah. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. The border's still closed. Like some provinces, some cities are only starting to move into stage 3.
You mean in Canada?
In Canada, I don't know about the States.
Yeah, we're going back phases. You know what I'm saying? Like we were in phase 2, and then they thought that we could go to phase 3, and then they were like, "But now we got to go back to phase 1 instead." I mean, that's what it was like a few weeks ago. I guess I heard. Might have been like a month now. They said that, but they haven't said anything about moving forward in the phases since then.
Very interesting. Well, we'll have to see, what happens throughout this. But, apparently there was a tropical storm Hannah, which made landfall on Saturday, which is a Category 1 hurricane. Apparently in Texas, the governor said Greg Abbott was sweeping through the area of the state that has been worst hit by the coronavirus. So not only are they dealing with a pandemic, they're also now dealing with a hurricane, Category 1.
Category 1 means it's not that bad, or is it like the lower the number, the worse it,
I'm
like
not
golf,
100% sure on that one. But overall, the U.S. has about 4.2 million confirmed cases and more than 146,000 deaths, according to a tally by Johns Hopkins University.
Oh, okay.
Now, in Canada, as of 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time today, Canada has seen 113,911 confirmed coronavirus cases. There are more than 5,600 active cases overall in the provinces and territories, which is still a high number in my opinion. Apparently there's about 99,355 listed as recovered or resolved, according to a CBC News tally based on the provincial reports, regional health information, and CBC reporting incidents that apparently 8,919 Canadians have died up to date. But the U.S. is a lot worse. Do you think it's something that the health officials are doing, or do you think it's something in the government field per se?
No, I mean, I feel like the health officials are doing the right thing. It's that people don't want to listen to the health officials.
That's very true.
Well, I don't know. You're right. There's different health officials have different things to say too. So it's just like everyone thinks that they know what's best, and I don't know. I feel like Dr. Fauci, I would believe him over some, doctors that just work at a hospital. I don't know, but maybe that's wrong of me to think that too, because I'm just blindly trusting.
But you also have to look at it as these doctors have studied certain things for how many years of schooling, right? So, in Dr. Fauci in the U.S., he's gotten into that position because, he has the credentials behind him, This is something he does. Unfortunately, in my opinion, politicians shouldn't mix. You're not going to basically.
No, I'm talking about different. I'm talking about other doctors, because there are doctors with the same level of education that disagree.
Is there any science to back it up?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, the doctors make it seem like they know what they're talking about, but so does Dr. Fauci. So you kind of just got to take one of their word for it.
That is very, very true. The only thing I can say is we're going to see how this all plays out.
True.
Now, on to other news. Ontario alone sees 195 new COVID cases, and is 66% in people under 40. That's a pretty big percentage. Apparently, new cases come as 7 more regions entered a stage 3 of reopening. Ontario reported an additional 195 cases of COVID-19 on Friday. Windsor-Essex alone confirmed 57 new cases, Ottawa 27, as well as another 31 in the Toronto and 18 in Peel. It's not like the numbers are going down. I mean, I would like to see 0.
Yeah, exactly. But
for
the most part, people... Oh?
No, what was your opinion on Canada, per se, and how we're handling
That's what I'm saying. They definitely were listening to the health officials, so that's what we're not doing. We're not listening to our health officials.
But it's not just that, too. A lot of people, not just in the States, around the world, they don't practice social distancing measures, or wear a mask when they're in a crowded spot, per se. There's lots of reasons to say that.
In Canada, you mean?
Not just in Canada, around the world. There's a lot of people who don't believe in the masks, and they think this whole COVID-19 is just basically a hoax.
But that's what I'm saying. You have less of those people in Canada, I guess.
Well, our population is a lot less than the U.S., right? Like, all of Canada can fit into California.
So what's the percentages?
Of COVID-19?
Yeah, is it the same percentage of people getting it and dying from it?
I would have to definitely look those statistics up.
Oh.
I don't have them right in front of me, unfortunately. Now, I know we talked about this on your podcast. You mentioned something,
Check out the Gino Thanks podcast, guys.
Beat me to the punch.
And girls. Sorry, continue.
And how about animals? Like, wow, if a cat or dog was listening. Jeez, leave them out.
That's not my demographic that I'm going for.
Now, so if you guys have heard Gino Thanks podcast powered by the media, he does talk about Kanye West still running for president. So have you been following that? Like, have you been kind of keeping track of what's going on with Kanye West? It's been nearly 3 weeks since the American rapper Kanye West announced his intentions to run for president in the United States 2020 election, and a lot has happened since then.
Yeah, I don't know. He apologized to Kim on Twitter, apparently.
Really?
Which he definitely should have, because she definitely has had his back many times. When he was wrong, she never did anything like that to him to embarrass him. And Kanye definitely did that to her. But at the end of the day, you don't know if this was all part of the plan. There's a lot of drama that happens with the Kardashians that's planned out.
Well, it is the Kardashians, right? So
exactly. So it's hard to see what's what with them. But there is the whole Kardashian curse. They tend to drive men crazy.
I don't follow them, so you may have to elaborate to me and also to some of our viewers on that one.
You just gotta watch the show to understand.
Now, didn't Kim release a statement regarding the situation of Kanye's mental health or something?
Yeah, because he is bipolar, so he's talked about that a lot. So that definitely plays a factor into it. But at the end of the day, I feel like whatever, there's. I feel like they say there's a cure for bipolar, whatever medication they give you, but at the end of the day, it just shuts you up. So I think Kanye would definitely not want to take something like that.
Now, so is he taking medication? Is he doing something about it?
I know that he was, but that he stopped at some point. So I don't know if he is again or if he's continued. Or I don't know. But they're saying that that's why he's having this breakdown, because either he's not taking it or they need to readjust or something.
Now, is he still running for president? Like, have you been...
There was another tweet that he was like... there were 2 tweets, and one of them said, I think I could definitely beat Biden by write-ins. And then he did another one right away that was like, I will beat Biden by write-ins. So we'll see.
Now, I know there was talks of him running in 2020, and then he was talking about running in 2024. Is that just a rumor? Is that true?
I mean, I guess it's true because he's saying he's doing it. He's saying he wants you to vote for him, and he's having a rally.
Okay, so like, how do you think this is all going to play out with Trump and Kanye West and Joe Biden and whoever else may be running?
What do you mean by play out?
Like, do you think Kanye West is serious about it, or do you think he's just doing it for, you know, maybe his upcoming album or whatever the case may be?
I mean, I definitely think he's serious about it. Does he have... I feel like he probably knows that he... I mean, I really honestly don't think he will win. But I feel like whether or not he wins or not, it's also publicity for his album. So it's like, you know, why not?
And do you think Joe Biden or the other candidates like Trump even taking him serious?
I think if anyone should take him serious, it is Trump, because Trump kind of comes from the same background. They're both celebrities. I don't know. That's his. Kanye even said it in his song. He said something like, "That's why I like Trump, because when he won, it proved that I could be president," or something like that. So, I mean, Kanye does have a good chance. But I don't think he's gonna win. But who knows?
I guess we'll just have to play this out and see how this turns out in the long run.
Exactly. I mean, it's in the near future, so...
Elections are what, the end of this year? In November, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah. So less than 4 months.
So less than 4 months. Okay. Well, you know what? How about we go to a quick commercial break by our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
Alright, sounds good.
This podcast was sponsored by JJ Marketing Advantage. We are way more than just a marketing company. We are almost family. We're proud to offer the highest quality, most unique merchandise and services on the market today. From our family to yours, we put lots of love and careful attention to each item and service. We hope you enjoy our work as much as we enjoy bringing it to you. At JJ Marketing Advantage, we are passionate about helping our clients achieve practical results with real impact. The company was founded in 2007 and named after Joshua Jack Watt, hence the name JJ Marketing Advantage. Today, JJ Marketing Advantage is a global strategy consulting and marketing firm with clients and presence in the North Americas, Europe, and Asia Pacific. Josh Jack Watt acts as the firm's chief executive officer. We are in the business of advising clients, many of which are facing unprecedented change and disruption in their industries and need a fresh perspective on their most pressing business challenges. Our ongoing aim is to help clients succeed. We examine these challenges and new ways to produce breakthrough insights and deliver unique solutions. We provide insights that impact our clients using our unbiased, fact-based, rigorous approach to uncover business truths and smash the competition. Whether it's a global pharmaceutical company evaluating its strategy to develop new cures for diseases, an airline seeking new revenue sources in a challenging deregulated industry, or a global footwear company repositioning its brands, our clients rely on JJ Marketing Advantage to help them meet their toughest challenges and take advantage of their biggest opportunities. Our deep industry expertise, analytical rigor, and the knowledge that it takes to turn insights into action are the hallmarks of our approach. We are both analytical and creative. We communicate, design, develop, and publish to influence, experience, move, and inspire. We understand that there's more to marketing than making you look good. We go to work every day to help grow your business. We are that strategic partner. You're experts in everything digital, brand, and marketing. We can be reached at www.jjmarketingadvantage.com or give us a call at 1-877-322-JJMA. That was 1-877-322-5562. We are located at 895 Don Mills Road, Suite 900, Toronto, Ontario M3CU1W3 Canada. This podcast has been powered by www.kickthemedia.com. That was www.kickthemedia.com. You can find us on all major podcast platforms, including Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, and many more. Kick the Media was established in early 2016. It was found under the grounds to entertain other people around the world. Kick the Media was registered officially as a business in late October 2018. Our goal is to provide local Southwestern Ontario news with the opinion of everyday people. We have also had an interest in the food scene in the HYQG area and will eventually expand to other places. We also love to have special guests on our show to see how they made it from start to the place they are at today. If you have not had a chance to listen, hear us, and let us know what you think. Then in early January of 2020 underwent some new ownership changes, and we plan to bring Kick the Media back as an entertainment production company that supports a wide range of podcast shows. Artists, long and short film producers of any platform. We want to open up an easy-to-use platform for companies to assist newcomers in the industry. Even if you're a professional at what you do. See how we do things at Kick the Media and tell us if you like our style. This podcast has been powered by www.kickthemedia.com. That was www.kickthemedia.com.
Alright, welcome back everybody. Thank you very much for, taking the second chance to maybe listening in onto that and, a word from our sponsors. So now on to the next article here, that we want to cover. There was a second virus wave which swells over Europe apparently. This is from Bloomberg News, which is fueling concerns in Europe, Apparently Barcelona nightclubs have been ordered to shut for 2 weeks, and there is a midnight curfew on bars. A partial lockdown affecting 200,000 people has already been imposed in the western district of Sergeia. What do you think about all this?
Yeah, that's crazy. Are Canadians allowed to travel to Europe right now, or no?
I'm not 100% sure. I believe it's still based on essential travel only, right?
I don't know. I know they're blocking North America, I guess, is what I heard, from going to Europe.
We would have to definitely look into that one. I know that UK includes Spain in a list of apparently safer summer holidays, but the government has apparently reversed that.
I don't know. Where did you say the virus was swelling in Europe? Where in Europe is it?
It's in Barcelona.
Oh, I see.
So
That's crazy.
But what do you think? Do you really think there's going to be a second wave, per se?
Yeah.
And do you think it's actually going to be worse than the first?
It usually is. What about you? You don't think so?
History repeats itself, right? If you look at the Spanish flu, it wiped out millions upon millions of people, right?
Exactly.
So, it's just a matter of fact of time.
Yeah.
Apparently, Windsor Police has finally solved a cold case which is 20 years in the making, which has been resolved. And this was according to Windsor Police in Windsor, Ontario. Following an investigation that spanned almost 20 years. Apparently, Windsor Police say that they've solved the cold case murder of a 55-year-old mother of two. On September 30th of 2000, Carl Christou was found dead in her West End home on Brock Street, showing injuries, conscious and violent individual, police said Friday. Now, during the initial investigation, numerous people were interviewed and several items of evidential value were seized. Several persons of interest were developed during the initial investigation, but unfortunately not enough evidence existed at the time of making an arrest, said Sergeant Mike Patterson, the most recent investigator in charge of the case. Patterson added that the evidence gathered at the initial crime scene was sent to a forensic lab and retested years later, leading to a suspect of interest being identified. Since that individual is deceased, however, Windsor Police is not naming them. This marks the second cold case that has been resolved in the last 7 months, in which police have not named the suspect following the investigation of Ludwig Topic's death in 1971. Now, the suspect and victim were known acquaintances at the time of her murder, Patterson said, and Police Chief Pam Umuzo also spoke Friday and read a letter written by the victim's daughter. Today is filled with mixed emotions for myself and for all of my family, who would like to thank the entire Windsor Police Service for their professionalism and determination in solving the murder of my mother. The letter reads, "Closure is always important, and although the pain of losing my mother will never go away, myself and my family are a little closer to reaching that goal."
So they're just not releasing the name to the public, but they told the guy who it was?
I'm assuming so, yes. I don't think the article really covered that in full detail. You know, and now apparently Ryan Reynolds pledges $5,000 to reunite a Vancouver woman with stolen teddy bear.
To reunite a what?
So, Vancouver-raised movie star Ryan Reynolds is offering a cash reward to whoever returns Maria Soriano with her stolen teddy bear that contains a recording of her late mother's voice.
How does he know this girl?
I have no clue. Probably through social media.
Oh, so he just heard the story and then decided to, donate his money?
I'm assuming something like that, yes.
Oh.
Now, did you have any articles that you wanted to talk about by any chance?
Actually, I did hear something about Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion.
Okay, and what did you hear about them?
Apparently, Megan Thee Stallion was beating him up real bad, which definitely does not justify Tory Lanez shooting her.
Didn't he shoot her in the foot or something?
Yeah, as she was walking away, so that definitely is not justified at all, but I don't know. The whole thing is apparently over Kylie Jenner, which I think is, funny that... I mean, I guess it's not funny, because it's... I don't know. But, like I said, these Kardashians, she counts as a Kardashian.
Oh.
They just ruin your life hanging out with them.
Now, if our listeners wanted to listen to you on your podcast, where can they find you and follow you?
You can find me at that's Geno at THANKS, Gino, thanks. And that's on Apple Podcasts, that's on Spreaker, that's on Spotify, and that's also Gino Thanks Podcast is the name of the Instagram. So check me out on there. And yeah, tune in.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for being on the podcast today, and thank you for your time.
Thanks for having me.
Phone Tag News was inspired based on the game called The Telephone. The telephone game is a very entertaining and enjoying social game usually played within a group of people. The game consists of a set of words or message that is passed along a line of people. The media can be a dangerous place. In this day and age we live in a world of fake news. Same stories, different spin from journalist to journalist. We want to bring realism back to the media. We cover any local topic news, Windsor, Ontario, and as of 2020, we have expanded to national and North American news. The game of telephone is a classic icebreaker and party game. It's easy to set up and a lot of fun to play. You and your friends will try to pick a word or phrase, pass it on by whispering it to someone next to you, and have fun seeing how much it changed during the game. All you will need to play is a couple of friends, a word or phrase, and a quiet whisper. And without further ado, we bring you an episode of Phone Tag News, powered by www.kickthemedia.com. That was www.kickthemedia.com.
This podcast was sponsored by JJ Marketing Advantage. We are way more than just a marketing company. We are almost family. We're proud to offer the highest quality, most unique merchandise and services on the market today. From our family to yours, we put lots of love and careful attention to each item and service. We hope you enjoy our work as much as we enjoy bringing it to you. At JJ Marketing Advantage, we are passionate about helping our clients achieve practical results with real impact. The company was founded in 2007 and named after Joshua Jacquot, hence the name JJ Marketing Advantage. Today, JJ Marketing Advantage is a global strategy, consulting and marketing firm with clients and presence in the North Americas, Europe, and Asia Pacific. Josh Jacquot acts as the firm's chief executive officer. We are in the business of advising clients, many of which are facing unprecedented change and disruption in their industries and need a fresh perspective on their most pressing business challenges. Our ongoing aim is to help clients succeed. We examine these challenges and new ways to produce breakthrough insights and deliver unique solutions. We provide insights that impact our clients using our unbiased, fact-based, rigorous approach to uncover business truths and smash the competition. Whether it's a global pharmaceutical company evaluating its strategy to develop new cures for diseases, an airline seeking new revenue sources in a challenging deregulated industry, or a global footwear company repositioning its brands, our clients rely on JJ Marketing Advantage to help them meet their toughest challenges and take advantage of their biggest opportunities. Our deep industry expertise, analytical rigor, and the knowledge that it takes to turn insights into action are the hallmarks of our approach. We are both analytical and creative. We communicate, design, develop, and publish to influence, experience, move, and inspire. We understand that there's more to marketing than making you look good. We go to work every day to help grow your business. We are that strategic partner. You're experts in everything digital, brand, and marketing. We can be reached at www.jjmarketingadvantage.com or give us a call at 1-877-322-JJMA. That was 1-877-322-5562. We are located at 895 Don Mills Road, Suite 900, Toronto, Ontario M3CU1W3 Canada. This podcast has been powered by www.kickthemedia.com. That was www.kickthemedia.com. You can find us on all major podcast platforms, including Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, and many more. Kick the Media was established in early 2016. It was found under the grounds to entertain other people around the world. Kick the Media was registered officially as a business in late October 2018. Our goal is to provide local Southwestern Ontario news with the opinion of everyday people. We have also had an interest in the food scene in the #YQG area and will eventually expand to other places. We also love to have special guests on our show to see how they made it from start to the place they are at today. If you have not had a chance to listen, hear us, and let us know what you think. Then in early January of 2020 underwent some new ownership changes, and we plan to bring Kick the Media back as an entertainment production company that supports a wide range of podcast shows. Artists, long and short film producers of any platform, We want to open up an easy-to-use platform for companies to assist newcomers in the industry. Even if you're a professional at what you do. See how we do things at Kick the Media and tell us if you like our style. This podcast has been powered by www.kickthemedia.com. That was www.kickthemedia.com.